Excuse me? Please watch the... Oh, it's you. I didn't think you'd ever come back if I'm being 100% completely totally honest. I mean, you know, after the last time with the Minotaur and the whole nearly setting you on fire thing. What do you mean you don't remember nearly being set on fire? I feel like that's a pretty important thing to remember. Like, that would be a core memory in my... Oh, you're right. You know what? That was... I mean, that totally did not ever happen. I was making it up as a joke. I am most certainly not a clumsy psycho who accidentally knocked over a potion of grease onto a customer and didn't realize it. And I definitely wouldn't have then accidentally brought said customer over towards the fireplace to show them a list of our specialty wands, and I most certainly would not have accidentally tripped over their cloak and pushed them closer towards the fire just so that an ember could catch onto their clothes and proceed to light them up like a Christmas tree. That didn't happen. Never would have. I'm a totally responsible and not accident-prone employee who has been #1 of the year, even though I am also the only employee to work here. But still, #1. I feel like that should count for something. Nothing dangerous is going on in the shop. That is for sure. What do you mean I shouldn't have said all that if I wanted to keep it a secret? I mean, yes, but I told you I didn't do all of that, so in a way, it cancels itself out. Well, if it doesn't, then it most certainly should. I mean, I gave them a free potion of fire resistance as an apology. Oh yeah, of course, they're perfectly fine. I mean, it wasn't a huge problem. It was just a small fire, and lucky for me, I had been practicing my water manipulation spells earlier that morning, so it was out like a flash, really. But enough about me. What can I do for you? Are you looking for more potions like last time? Perhaps a scroll or two. Maybe you're searching for a book that will teach you some new spells. We actually just got some new books that teach you druid spells, I believe. It's something that my boss has been asking for ages, but the owner of the book refused to send it to our store because of quote-unquote personal reasons, which I think is kinda strange and also pretty rude because it's not the store's fault that my boss rejected her. He just doesn't like bears. And I feel like that shouldn't be a problem. I mean, I don't like bears, and she's not mad at me. I feel like it would cause a few, embarrassing stories and many, many, many awkward conversations that I personally don't want to be involved in. And I just realized that I am currently involving you in one of those said conversations, which I apologize for. So, what can I do for you? Oh, you want a love potion? The kind that will make someone fall in love with you, or you fall in love with someone else? Yes, the second kind is actually a thing, and you'd be surprised how many people come to buy it. Also, I just want to warn you before, you do anything. Love is a very dangerous emotion to tamper with. It's not always 100% going to work out in your favor, so you need to kinda watch what you're going to do with it. I mean, sure, there have been plenty of examples of it working, but I feel like there needs to be a certain, set of events that happen before for it to be effective. The first, and possibly most important, of those events being that the person needs to already possess romantic feelings for you. Why? It's because the love potion will then amplify those feelings rather than creating artificial ones. I mean, I personally hate the idea of artificial or fake love. It just feels so wrong, which is why I've never sold a love potion to, well, anyone really. Not even as someone as adorable as you are. Plus, I'm certain that the person you want to use the potion on already has a small crush on you. I mean, who wouldn't? You're absolutely perfect. And I do realize how that sounds now that it came out of my mouth, but you know what? I don't apologize. Because it's true. You don't need a love potion to get someone to fall in love with you. You're an amazing person who anyone will be lucky to be with. You should lean into that and get some confidence from it. Wouldn't it be better to love someone who loves you for you without the effects of the potion? Yes, if you really want to buy one, then I'm not going to stop you. My boss would probably hate me if I did try to stop you. He's probably still going to hate me because I already tried to stop you. But I just want to warn you to be careful. Not only do I feel like it's unethical, but there's a lot of side effects that can make it worse. Such as, well, obsession, mania, anxiety, depression, the yandere fever, which I've heard can completely frick someone up, and not necessarily the person who drank the potion. I feel like some of the symptoms are honestly part of a lot of things these days, but even so, it's dangerous and should be considered before you purchase it. You're not purchasing it? Are you completely sure? Because now I feel like it's kind of my fault that you didn't purchase it, and as much as I don't want you to use it, I kind of want you to purchase it just so that my boss doesn't hate me. Or we could just pretend that we never had this conversation to begin with, and you not purchasing it will be a perfectly wonderful and fine thing. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Also, I'm kind of glad that you changed your mind. For a second, I was starting to think that you were a secretly super attractive evil sorcerer or something. I mean, don't get me wrong, that would be super cool. But I'm also glad you're not. Well, yeah, I would love to meet a super attractive evil sorcerer or something in the future. That would kind of be the highlight of my entire life. But let's not talk about that. If you want to delve into my attraction to super attractive evil sorcerers, then I feel like we should have it over some tea. But was there anything else I could get for you? I feel like I've been totally rambling this whole time and not even asking what you need other than the love potion. Nothing? Oh, okay. Well, be sure to come again soon. And have a wonderfully wacky day. And yeah, if you want to get together and have some tea sometime, I'd love that. I mean, if you want to. Just, making sure it's a consensual, fun thing. And it would just be, between friends, having a chat, all that, yada yada yada. Yeah? Well, maybe I'll see you sooner rather than later then. Have a good day.